In today's video, we talk relationships with food, how to lose belly fat quickly, and can you cut after a competitive season has just ended?
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com. In today's video, we're going to cover multiple topics, and here's why. I've been getting great questions from you guys, but I realize at the pace that I go, where I answer one question a day, well, I'm never really going to get to any of these questions. There's so many of them. And what I'd like to do is just start grouping them together into questions where I feel like I can knock out a few at a time. And if I sound a little nasally, well, I just got over a cold this weekend. Yeah, it was my annual sinus thing, so hopefully that doesn't set you guys off too bad. But I'm going to post the questions up on the screen. If you would like for me to answer one of your questions, go right here, Instagram, and send me a direct message. And if you would please hit the subscribe button, it's right here. You can hit the little subscribe button on the screen. It won't stop the video or anything. I would appreciate that, especially if you enjoy the content. But even if you don't enjoy the content, just subscribe anyway, it's free. All right guys, so here's the first question. All right, Michael basically sent me a long direct message, multiple screens long, but I'm just gonna put a little bit on the screen here for you to read, where he talks about how he has a very difficult relationship with food. Oftentimes, he feels he can only enjoy something if he can overeat it. Instead of having a cookie, he wants to have the whole box. Instead of having a slice of pizza, he wants to have the whole pizza, and so on. And I think most of us can relate to this. And first things first, Michael, I'm not a mental health specialist. Whenever I have someone who truly has eating disorder behaviors, I refer them to Corey at thedietdoc.com, K-O-R-I at thedietdoc.com. I'll put it on the screen here for you if I remember in editing. Because Corey is a mental health professional, is a psychologist, psychiatrist. She handles this type of thing, and she's also a competitor herself. So in my experience, the people that I've worked with, when I ask them why they feel the need to overeat, the answer is almost always this: because they know that tomorrow the diet starts again. Meaning they want to get it all in before they have to jump on the diet. So my only thought is, if you're feeling this way, if you're feeling like, well, I'm going to eat all of this because as soon as I stop eating, I know I'm going to be good again, that's the real issue. Understanding that you're never not good. You're always good. You can every day have a cookie. When you eat this way, all it's really doing is creating more bad habits. So I think it might even be encouraging for you to just simply try to have a slice of pizza or a cookie and incorporate something like that almost every day, repeating that behavior until you can disassociate between things being good or bad, or being on the diet or off. If you don't look at the diet as on or off, but just look at it as checks and balances, then you'll be much better off long term. But if you need professional help, seek Corey out. Hi bro, are you into swinging? Wouldn't you like to know? Do I do international bodybuilding coaching online too? Yes, I do. I have many clients that are international. I'm from Malaysia. Can you tell me how to lose belly fat quickly? Well, my friend from Malaysia, I've actually done videos on this entire topic, but I'm just going to answer it here for you quickly. Losing belly fat quickly can't happen. It doesn't happen. It's no such thing as happening, okay? Losing belly fat for most people is going to be the last form of body fat to come off our bodies. That means we need to be rather leanish overall before we get to that. The analogy that I always use, and anybody that's watching my videos already knows where this is going, but I use the analogy of a pool. If you think of a pool of water as all the fat on your body, well, when you pull water out of the pool, it doesn't come from where you want it to. You can't pull the water just out of the bottom of the pool, right? The water at the bottom of the pool would represent our body fat, like our lower abdomen, okay? So to get the body to use the lower abdomen as fuel to come off, well, you gotta scrape all that water out of the top of the pool, which is body fat over our entire bodies. So that's why a lean core represents someone who is a very lean individual, because you have to be lean everywhere. You can't just lose belly fat quickly. The second thing, quickly. Stop trying to do things quickly. If you ever learn a lesson from me, it's that things take time. Anything worth doing takes time. Whether it be learning how to play a guitar, building a physique, saving lots of money, Any of these things, they take time. Stop trying to rush the process, because looking for shortcuts just leaves you in a worse place than when you started. All right, this question comes from Jade, and she basically says she did an 8-week contest prep this whole year. She dieted down. Then she came off her show, overate a little bit, and then got to a place where she feels a little bit uncomfortable, and she wants to know if she can diet back a little bit and tie things up. And this is something that, you know, I'm dealing with right now with a lot of my competitors who their seasons ended in November. They've enjoyed themselves a little bit, and then they're not really happy with where they're at. And here's what I find to be really effective, is if we can just go to some macros that represent a number that you can realistically hit every day. So we're gonna restrict a little bit, but we're not gonna go back into full-on contest prep mode. We're just gonna restrict for a couple days, and we're gonna get back to doing a little bit more cardio and just allow things to stabilize. Because what happens usually post-show is that you go from a very steady pattern of eating the same foods every day, doing the same activity, and you get a very consistent look, very consistent digestion. You just feel very consistent, right? Then we go, when the show's over, and sometimes you eat this, you might have a drink of alcohol, you might have some food with fiber, you might eat too much cheese, and then you just got these fluctuations going on with your digestive system, with how you look. One day you might look full and hard, the next day you might look soft and watery. For anyone that's dieted down, you know what I'm talking about. Well, what I like to do for these people to help get your mind right is just go back to a consistent pattern. My goal there is not for someone to lose a bunch of body fat. No, in fact, it's really just to maintain, but to get a consistent look going, because I feel like this gives you more confidence and you realize, oh, I don't really need to lose weight. I just need to have a consistent look that I'm happy with. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please go to my Instagram direct message and put them on there, or you can put them in the comments below and I'll try to grab some of those. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All by myself.